that's true. You may be in that situation if you work for a big time law firm, but that's the great thing about the legal profession. You don't have to work for a law firm. She ended up getting a job with the federal government, and she has an 8 to 5. And what she did is she basically went in, she knew where she wanted to work, and she volunteered to listen to I think maybe 30 tapes or something. They got to know her, and she got a job there. And she also utilized, our instructors, Judge Horn. It didn't hurt having him as a reference. So, there are ways you can really make a mark for yourself. We also have men who come to the program. Our program attracts men, and we had an older gentleman, older men. Seems like had an older man. He ended up getting an internship through the Mifflin County Courthouse at the Trial Court Administrator's Office, and now he has a job there. He loves working in the courthouse. So, with all that being said, the price of our program is $4,995. I know. No, it's not bad. And that's not including books. But the books are about $700 or whatever, but you can sell those back or you can keep the books. I always encourage the students to keep the books at least until after the exam because they're a good reference tool. And now as far as financial aid is concerned, there are some people who are interested in financial aid. And basically, through our department, because it's the continuing education department, that's the section of UNC Charlotte, we are self-supporting. So basically, however many students you get in, that's what pays for the instructor's salaries, that pays my salary, that pays for the entire department's salary. So therefore, we do not have financial aid in the traditional sense of the word, where it's like Pell Grants and that sort of thing. However, we do have Sallie Mae. And a lot of students get there, and that actually is called financial aid, but I don't like to call Sallie Mae financial aid because it's still a loan. A loan is a loan is a loan. So I think that's kind of deceiving to students if you say, oh, we have financial aid. We have Sallie Mae, and actually there's a list on our website. If you know someone who's interested in going into the program, or you might be interested in going into the program. And we have another thing that works really well. A few of our students have actually utilized this. It's called WIA. And if you know of a program that you want to go into that may not be paralegal, I know especially for healthcare fields, WIA is a Workforce Initiative Act. And if you go to the Employment Security Commission office, you can find out more about it. And there's also a link on our website. And actually, they'll pay you money up to, I think, about $4,000 for 1 year. And you can get money to pursue whatever type of certificate or education you want to get. So that's something that, if you know someone, or if you want to further your own education in something that is a relatively short, succinct program, that's something that you should take advantage of. And from what my students say, it's first come, first serve. You have got, if you know you want to do it, don't mess around. Please go to the website and get the money as quickly as possible, because I tell you one thing, people are definitely going after it, especially with these layoffs that have occurred in the area. So now I'd like to open the field up to any questions. Do you have any questions? Anything? Well, I must have done such a great job. You did. Well,
I got, well, just you mentioned Sallie Mae. Is that program, would that be qualify for Stafford loans? Because
no,
it doesn't?
Stafford loans, I know, Stafford loans are considered on the financial aid side. Sallie Mae is different.
Yeah, well, I'm having paying off both.
Yeah.
I didn't. Stafford was far less needs-based and seemed real open. And the nice thing about Stafford loans is they're very low interest, and you don't start paying them off until you're done.
Exactly. That's the truth. That's very true. Now, Sallie Mae, you don't have to pay those back until you're done either. But, Stafford, that's on the financial aid side, because I've actually called about that. Do I have any other questions?
Also, I was sitting here thinking, as far as, even if you're going to school and you're working, does the school work around you? How does that work? Do you have to come in a certain
Well, this is why I tell students when we talk about the whole time management thing as far as being in the program, You work, okay, the classes are from 6 to 9:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So you know you gotta get a babysitter through those hours. But you know that it's not gonna be a class on Wednesday. You know it's not gonna be a class on Monday. So you can set up some type of long-term arrangement from 6 to 9:30. But the thing about it is that I always say, if you know you're a single parent, you know you can't be in 10,000 other activities at the same time. You know, you've got class and you've got work and maybe, you know, one other thing that, you know, you have your family, you have one other thing you can do, but that's it. Because the course is very demanding.
What about if, okay, I quit school and I wanna go back, would you, accept a student that is either diploma, GED, or it has to be a high school diploma?
Well, it has to be a college degree. But what I would do, if I were you, because I always talk to students who are in that situation too, I would go to CPCC because they have a very good program too. And you can get a 2-year associate's degree. And then what I tell students is that once you get your paralegal certificate and